to another video. I'm just cooling off because I've been doing a lot of things around the home, and you know that always gets me hot. I literally, like, I'm hot right now.
What's wrong, Chantal? You can't afford air conditioning? And what exactly are you doing around your micro office apartment? It's not that big, so how are you so hot and bothered?
But despite the AC being on, despite it being winter here, actually in the nighttime people were wondering what it goes down to. Sometimes it goes down to like 14, maybe even lower than that, maybe 11. So it gets pretty cool at night. I love it. All right. So the fan's out of the way, but always nearby. So today I have a homemade meal. I made some coleslaw. So in my coleslaw, just chopped cabbage, carrot, mayo, salt, pepper, a little bit of Himalayan salt, pepper, a little bit of white vinegar, and that's all. That's it. Yeah, very simple. I have half of a sweet potato baked with a tiny bit, like a little sliver of butter. I didn't put any salt or pepper though, but whatever. 2 grass-fed beef patties and yellow mustard. I have some sauteed onions underneath. You can't see them.
I mean, do you think you have enough mustard and mayo on that meat? Jesus Christ.
Jalapeno, mayo, and yellow mustard, and a whole bunch of seasonings. Like non-salt ones. They're like herbs and spices or whatever. So bismillah, let's dig in.
That's another thing. You said non-salt. You need to read the ingredients on some of these dried garlic and onion things that you buy from the grocery store, because a lot of them do contain sodium.
Let's try this coleslaw. See how it goes. I hope it's good. Probably not. That's yummy.
I guarantee you 100% she probably followed the KFC recipe online, and she put sugar in that coleslaw.
All right. Okay.
I'd like to pause there for a minute. Do you see how she holds the fork and knife? Obviously, her mother did not teach her any type of skills on how to hold a knife and fork properly.
So I know people are going to criticize my half of a potato. Now, the reason I include these things in moderation are so that I don't binge later, because I find if I just have like meat with some kind of watery vegetable that...
Why are you talking like you've been doing this for months? It's been like, what, 3 days, 4 days, if that? Shut up.
Has no calories, and I'm just starving in like an hour, and I'm like, potatoes and like squash and things.
You know why you're starving? Because you're doing this wrong. If you're trying to fast and you're just eating one meal, you're setting yourself up for a binge. What you should be doing is eating small little high protein meals throughout the day, not just one big large meal. Especially for somebody who has binged as much as you have, it's not going to work. You're just going to set yourself up for a binge every single time.
Like that are high in fiber are so filling. So yeah, combine it with all that, and I'm more likely to be successful, have a successful night. Anyways,
Not really.
Let's try the grass-fed beef.
God, look at the mayo on the face.
Very yummy.
Look at how she holds her fork. What a joke.
I don't know if I can tell a difference. I put everything on this burger. Garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of Himalayan salt, black pepper.
I thought you didn't add
paprika,
salt. Now you did?
7 spice.
So salt on
like
top of
Arabic
salt,
seven
salt,
spice.
salt, salt.
Did I say onion powder? I find the key is don't under-season your food.
I mean, how can you actually even taste the seasonings on that meat with, it looks like you have about 2 pounds of mayo and mustard on that meat. Can you even taste the seasonings at this point?
Yummy dinner.
And why eat 2 patties? Why not just one?
So, some onion here. They just kind of melted into the beef when I was cooking it.
No, beef is overcooked. It's supposed to be juicy. It looks dry
I
as
should have
fuck.
put some of those peppers on the side. Oh. When you're like, there's the room for a vegetable here. I was lazy. I find cutting vegetables so annoying.
You have a bowl of cabbage right there. Didn't you chop that? Or is that store-bought chopped? Or you ordered it?
I have vegetables here with the coleslaw. Yeah, I just wanted to do the bare minimum for cooking today. Honestly, I had other chores to do and I'm just like...
Other chores to do. What? It's allegedly, it's just you and a droid in there and the 2 animals that you're holding prisoner. What chores do you possibly have to do?
So, at least I cooked, I guess.
That's the thing. That's why you would never be a successful housewife, because you complain about cooking. You complain about cleaning. Like, how are you supposed to be a housewife that's taken care of by your Arabic man, as like you so proclaimed? Like, that's why you love the culture, because you feel taken care of. How do you expect a man to honestly take care of you if you're not willing to do cooking and cleaning, Chantal?
Supposed to go to a doctor tomorrow.
Bullshit. And that's the thing. That's another thing. That's why I don't even know if she's in Kuwait at this point. If she doesn't pop up on a live stream, I think she's in Canada already, because she already changed her location in Canada. And the fact that she's saying she's supposed to go to the doctor tomorrow. So today's Saturday, so it would be Sunday. So she's going to go to a doctor's appointment on a Sunday. Is that how scheduling operates in Kuwait? I don't know. Seems suspect as fuck to me.
So, I'll let you guys know how that goes. I know a lot of you are curious.
You're
about
not
the
going to let
healthcare
us
system
know
here.
if you go to the doctor, which I doubt. You're going to fucking lie. And you'll probably lie to the doctor.
So, I'll try to let you guys know how that goes
No, you won't.
after we go in another video. It's just like going back to a doctor, because I have seen a doctor a few times here for different things. So there's that. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing that.
God, she holds the fork like a fucking toddler.
Nothing else a whole lot new in my life.
You had nothing new in your life? Shocker.
We brought Julia for her nail trim. Usually go about every 3 weeks.
See, and that's the type of shit that pisses people off. This feral street cat you allegedly take to get the nails trim every 3 weeks. But BBJ, a cat that you had for years, a sweet cat, just let the nails embed into her little paws. Didn't give a shit. That's why people call you an animal abuser.
She had her bath today too. Another bath.
But yet your other cats didn't get a bath. Matted hair, everything.
I love when she goes and comes home.
Fucking animal abuser.
We just like, she smells, they put this like
Thank God you don't have children.
deodorizer on her or something after grooming, and she smells so good. You know?
Why does it mask your odor? And by the way, whatever happened to your Kuwait Febreze company? What happened to that? Fake scammers.
It's like a light scent. It's not strong, but
God.
she's a mommy's girl and a mommy's boy and a daddy's girl.
No, you're not a mommy and Droid's not a daddy, so shut the fuck up. You can't even call yourself good pet parents, so keep that out of your mouth.
So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I was seeing a lot of posts about people's food on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah, I actually had a good Thanksgiving with my family. I had to cook 2 meals, actually. A regular meal, and I had to cook also a diabetic meal for the people that are diabetic in my family. Yeah, it was a good day.
I don't even know if I've seen any turkeys in grocery stores here. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The only holidays Muslims celebrate is Ramadan, and there's like 2 Eids.
They don't celebrate birthday, Chandal?
So,
Okay.
that's that. I mean, I just grew up celebrating it, but I never really knew the meaning. I just thought it was a day to be thankful. Then I learned about the kind of dark history about it. Now I have a different perspective and like support Aboriginal people, so I don't think I would celebrate anyway.
First of all, the term Aboriginal is not something that should be used anymore. A lot of people don't like it. You could do the research on it. I posted it on my community tab. It just shows how uneducated Chantal is. She knows the history of Canada. She knows the history of the United States as far as First Nation people. So she's an idiot.
No offense if you do. I love these burgers. Even better without the bread, honestly. I mean, I don't miss the bread.
And she was literally, isn't there videos of her celebrating Thanksgiving? In the hijab? Right before she went to Kuwait. So what the fuck is she talking about? She doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. She's full of shit.
Coleslaw. Some dill pickle would be nice in that. But I made my tomato rice for so long, which I can do a recipe for you guys. I'm sorry, I know you guys like my cooking videos. Don't worry, I will get back to them eventually.
Eventually, because you don't cook. You probably put those patties in the air fryer. That's why they look dry like leather.
My battery's dying.
Sure.
So,
oh my god, the way she scrapes her utensils on the plate, I want to gouge my ears.
big hamburger patties. Well, I know some people are going to be like, that could feed my family of 5 for 2 days. Okay, so what do you do? Like, give your family a piece like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you're underfeeding your family, pal.
First of all, that's not fucking funny. Okay? Those 2 patties, the serving sizes of those could have probably fed 4 people if you cut those in half. It's a normal portion of meat protein. And for her to sit there and make fun of that people are underfeeding their family, well, yeah, maybe some people can afford to buy types of meat like this, and they can only buy a little bit, and they would have to split it amongst the family. Way to go, Chantal. Shaming poor people. Good job.
And you know what the sad thing is? I'm not really exaggerating that comment. I've seen people say things like that.
You're an imbecile. As you sit there at 500 pounds. And especially in Kuwait. There's everybody in Kuwait's not exactly rich. There are poor people there. So it's funny you sit there upon your throne of lies.
I just keep telling myself, it takes all kinds to make the world go around.
You're disgusting. That's the problem with you. You're the type of person that's never had it rough in life. You've never been poor. You talk about the stories of your mother being a single mother and taking care of you, whatever. I don't think you've actually suffered as an actual poor person. That's your fucking problem. You have no concept of reality and how the real world lives. You live in your own fucking bubble. Oh my god.
First time I tried to make coleslaw here, sorry, a lot of chewing. If I don't chew, people complain. If I chew, people complain.
Nobody complains about you not chewing bovine.
Put the cabbage and carrot into the food processor, and I blended it too much, so all the liquid from the vegetables came out. It made the coleslaw like mush. It was not good.
Because you're supposed to strain
Texture
it.
wise. Flavor wise, it was okay. I ate it anyway.
I'm sure you did.
But Salah was like, he's a really big texture person. Like, do you guys know people like that? Or are you a person like that where even if the food tastes good, if the texture is off, it'll put you off the food?
I do know people like that, and it's kind of funny because a lot of people are questioning Salah and his mental capacity. I mean, that's kind of a clue that he could be on the spectrum if he has a textural thing. And it seems like he doesn't like to be touched either. That's also another clue. And you seem to be a predator of men that have some type of mental disability. You prey on them. So I wouldn't doubt it if there's some type of issue with Salah. Sorry, you can hear my dogs outside.
I'm just picturing him when he doesn't like something. Poor guy. Huh. So I know how to cook things to make it more appealing for him. Like if I'm cooking something and the onions are too big, I'll know to make them smaller. Like, do you guys have kind of picky eaters in your family? Where it's like, you know how to cook for them a certain way to make them like what they're eating.
Yeah, when are you cooking for him, Chantal? He's never there. So, lies. And if you do cook for him, you're cooking his chicken nuggies and juicy. Oh, and his candy bars for when him and his men friends come over for business talks. The fuck out of here.
But the good thing that made me smile yesterday, after I made dinner, the smell, I made him
such class. Shoving that paring knife in your throat to lick it off. Such a classy person you are.
lamb kofta, meat kebabs, and rice with like toasted slivered almonds on it. Arabic meal.
How's that an Arabic meal? There's a lot of countries that have that as food, so shut the fuck up.
And says, you know, babe, one of my favorite things is when you're cooking and the house smells amazing. I love your cooking. You know, he's such
Shut the fuck up. You a fucking law.
an amazing guy that way. Like, so supportive, like, you don't even know. You know what I mean?
Okay. Whatever, Chantal.
And it encourages me to cook, you know?
It encourages you to cook. It encourages you to cook, but yet you don't cook. So make that make sense, honey.
Anyway, I hope I can be consistent with this, and when I go to the doctor tomorrow, that'll help me too. You know, I really need also some kind of, I feel like I need to be supplemented with my health. Like, you know, I don't feel like with food it's just enough for me, because like I feel like I need some kind of vitamins or some kind of supplements that will help me, especially.
First of all, supplements are not going to help you. I don't know what kind of research you're doing on TikTok University, but that's not going to help you. And as far as the food you're eating supplementing you, no, because you don't eat the right foods. So no, it's not going to work. You're looking for a quick fix. If you want to get healthy, it's going to take time.
You know, at my age, with when I went through the hysterectomy, like I feel like, you know, my body's lacking things, vitamins, minerals, or something. So I need to do more research into that. Or ask.
Okay, ever since you had the hysterectomy, you did take hormones, I guess, at the beginning, and then you stopped taking them. That's probably one of the reasons why you're bald. You never did any hormone replacement. That's part of your issue. So I don't know, like Waba said it now, is it like I said before, it's because the Kuwait government is about to boot you out of the country.
The doctor maybe as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to me.
Well, that was another stupid video by Chantal. She's trying to bait everybody, I think, especially with the title of the video. She's full of shit. She's doing this all for money and views. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about it and I'm gonna give my opinion on it. Not to help her out, but in hopes that somebody who's trying to follow her and follow what she does, if they see my videos or hear my voice, that they avoid doing what she's doing so they don't make themselves ill. So everybody have a great afternoon, and I'll see you when I see you. Love ya.